Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gents, and members of the Big Red Army. Yep, I said Big Red Army because this has nothing to do with food. This is my Big Red record review. So, today I will be reviewing a record that probably a lot of y'all have not heard of. Y'all probably never even heard, but you never know. But you'll have heard of the band they turned into. And what am I reviewing today? I'm reviewing a band called Aftershock. And you're going to be like, Big Red, we never heard of Aftershock. Well, let me tell you a little bit about Aftershock. Aftershock originally started out as a hardcore punk band in New Orleans called Shell Shock. And their guitar player, Hatch Boy, Mike Hatch, committed suicide, and the band was left like, what do we do? So they carried on after a little while, and they had called themselves Aftershock. Now, when I tell you who was in this band, you're going to be like, holy smokes, wow. Now, Aftershock is Kirk Windstein from Crowbar, Jimmy Bauer from I Hate God, and both of them were in other bands as well. Kevin Noonan had taken over as the guitarist after Hatch Boy committed suicide, and Mike Savoie, who was their bassist. And they put out a demo in 89, I want to say, maybe 90, either 89 or 90. They put out a demo, and the band didn't go anywhere. They renamed themselves to Requiem, and then they had a few lineup changes, changed their name to the Slugs, had a couple more lineup changes, and then finally became Crowbar. And the only music I have of their demos from 89 is 3 songs. There was more to it than that, if I'm not mistaken. I'm friends with all of these dudes. I should probably just call them and ask. But all I've got is 3 songs that survived. Track 1 is called Feeding Fear. The second track is called Crowned in Thorns. The third track is called Invisible Tattoo. And the only reason I have these songs still, because all of my demos and all of the music I owned went underwater in Hurricane Katrina, is because of a dude named Bobby Bergeron, who runs a fanzine out of New Orleans called Paranoize NOLA. He used to do printed versions. I don't know if he still does printed versions, but he has a website. You can check it out. It's www.paranoizenola.com. That's www.paranoizenola.com. And he's got, all his back issues saved on there. You could read. It was he did local bands, national bands and stuff, but it's all hardcore punk stuff from like the early 80s through the mid 90s. And then he's got a section on there called The Way It Was, which he's got loaded up a bunch of demo tracks from these bands. But yeah, that's the only reason I have these. And since you never know when the computer's going to crash or when his website might crash, whatever. So I'm just going to put them up here on YouTube and to preserve them. And you could tell by listening to this band, Aftershock wasn't hardcore punk like Shell Shock was. You could tell they were leaning more toward the down-tuned, heavy sludge, which eventually New Orleans became known for. you could tell that they were shifting more towards what Crowbar ended up being with this demo. And, you know, Kirk was in Shell Shock, and he was also in another band called Victorian Blitz, which was like, I want to say more like a speed metal thrash band. And then when Aftershock came along, you could see where they were leaning, like I said, more towards the sound that you would now know as Crowbar. So here's pretty much where Crowbar started as far as their sound. So check it out, dig on it, and I will see you after the video, or after the music.
To be crucified.
And mostly, it's just a prayer. No one aware. You're an agony. I speak to Christ. I give him praise. He gave his life. His legs were mine, my thoughts were blood. And I spoke the word. Right from the sky. I saw the shining. If I could, I'd surely die. I died for you tonight.
All right there, boys and girls. So, how did you dig the 3 songs that survived? I mean, I dig them. I mean, like I said, I'm friends with them dudes. You know, I mean, it's not my favorite style of music, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like metal, but I like a different genre of metal. You know, but I mean, hey, I could appreciate this and see what it turned into or what it blossomed into. And if any of you guys have the rest of this demo, leave a link to it in this comment section, or hit me up with a private message and maybe we could swap out some music through the old interwebs, you know. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. So over here, if you like the content I put out, over here, hit that subscription button. Then once you did that and you became part of the Big Red Army or the Big Red Food Army, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I have new content. Over here, thumbs up, thumbs down, smash me with one. It doesn't matter which. It just lets me know you're watching. We like these better. And with that being said, look down in that description box. It's a description of this video as well as links to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Still ain't figured out that Instagram crap yet. I can barely work this smartphone. It's smarter than me. And there's links to this channel's homepage where you can find all my older content separated by series, so you don't have to, you know, sift through a bunch of crap to find what you're looking for. There's also the personnel lineup and track titles that were in this video, to where you have it readily available. And then, yeah, there's also a link to my PayPal account if you want to help sponsor this channel. There's also a link to my friend's t-shirt website where you can purchase Big Red Show t-shirts. Knowing at the making of this video, he has gotten a new website. He's got his stuff up, but my stuff isn't up yet. But there's contact info on their site. You can contact them, tell them, hey, you want a Big Red Show shirt? And they'll ask you which one, because there's a few of them, and they'll make it and they'll send it right out to you. Take payment over the phone. But my stuff should be coming soon. Enough about me with that nonsense. I want to give a shout out to, you know, my friends in this band. You know, like I said, I'm friends with the 3 out of the 4 members in this band. Friends with Mike Savoie. As a matter of fact, I had a conversation with him on Facebook the other day. I'm friends with Kirk, as I like to call him, Kirk Washing Machine, Kirk Windstein. And I'm also friends with Jimmy Bauer. When was the last time I seen Jimmy? It was about a year ago I saw him. We hung out for a while. Anyway, shout out to you guys. Love the music y'all still making. Glad y'all still rocking and rolling. And I just want to thank you fans that watch my show. I like each and every one of you. I like my subscribers a little bit better because y'all put in that extra effort to subscribe to the channel. It's not hard. Just click that subscription button. That's all it is. And then, you know, I just need you to do me a little favor. Tell your ma, tell your pa, tell your greasy grandma. Share this video with your family and friends. Show them how you've been rocking out with Big Red. If you have any request of something you want me to review or you want me to post up, put that down in that comment section down below, and I'll see if I can get to it. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, crank it up, rip the knob off, and enjoy your music. Enjoy it loud. And this is Big Red for another record review, Big Red's record review, and I'll see you guys next time at the jukebox. I'm out.